Cristiano Ronaldo's most iconic goals in big matches. Champions League night's glowing star. When the lights are brightest, one man always shows up. There is something about Champions League nights that separates footballers from legends. The anthem echoes. The floodlights glare. The world watches. Some players shrink under the pressure. Some disappear into the system. Some hope not to make mistakes. And then there is Cristiano Ronaldo, a man who seems to grow taller, faster, and more dangerous the bigger the occasion becomes. When everything is on the line, when seasons can be destroyed or immortalized in 90 minutes, Ronaldo doesn't hide. He hunts. This is not a list of his best goals. This is a journey through the moments when football's biggest stage belonged to one man. These are the goals that broke hearts, silenced stadiums, shattered dreams, and built an untouchable Champions League legacy. Stay with me, because the final moments of this story explain why many believe Champions League nights were made for Cristiano Ronaldo. The Champions League, football's ultimate arena. The UEFA Champions League is not just a competition. It is football's highest court. This is where talent meets pressure, dreams collide with reality, reputations are either destroyed or immortalized. Scoring goals here is difficult. Scoring iconic goals in big matches, repeatedly, across different teams, eras, and systems. That is almost unheard of. Yet Cristiano Ronaldo made it routine. Across Manchester United, Real Madrid, and Juventus, Ronaldo didn't just score, he dominated the biggest nights. Quarterfinals, semifinals, finals. Whenever the stakes rose, Ronaldo answered. Manchester United vs Porto 2009, the birth of a big game monster. Every legend has an origin story. For Cristiano Ronaldo, one of the earliest signs that he was built for Champions League nights came at the Estadio do Dragão in 2009. Manchester United were under pressure. Porto were aggressive. The tie was tense. Then Ronaldo picked up the ball nearly 40 yards from goal. Most players would recycle possession. Ronaldo didn't. He struck the ball with pure violence. No curve, no dip, just raw power. The ball flew past the goalkeeper before anyone could react. That goal won the match, sent United through, won the FIFA Puskás Award. More importantly, it announced something to Europe. Cristiano Ronaldo was not afraid of responsibility. Manchester United vs Chelsea 2008 final, rising when it matters most. Champions League finals crush even the strongest minds. In Moscow, 2008, Manchester United faced Chelsea in a rain-soaked final filled with nerves and tension. Then came the moment. Across from Wes Brown. Ronaldo timed his run perfectly. He leapt above defenders and powered a header into the net. A Champions League final goal. The biggest stage. The biggest pressure. Even though the final went to penalties, that goal showed Ronaldo's mentality early in his career. When others hesitate, he attacks. Real Madrid vs Atletico Madrid 2014 final, from doubt to destiny. When Cristiano Ronaldo joined Real Madrid, expectations exploded. He wasn't just expected to win, he was expected to dominate Europe. In the 2014 Champions League final against Atletico Madrid, Real Madrid chased La Decima, their 10th European title. The match was brutal, physical, tight. When Ronaldo scored in extra time, ripping his shirt off in celebration, it wasn't just a goal. It was relief, validation, a declaration. Cristiano Ronaldo had arrived as Real Madrid's European king. Real Madrid vs Wolfsburg 2016, one man versus elimination. Some nights are remembered forever because of what almost happened. Real Madrid entered the second leg against Wolfsburg 3-0. Down. Elimination stared them in the face. Enter Cristiano Ronaldo. Within minutes, he scored. Then again. Then a free kick to complete a hat-trick. 3 goals. One man. One impossible comeback. This wasn't just skill. This was willpower. That night taught the football world something important. As long as Cristiano Ronaldo is on the pitch, no tie is ever over. Real Madrid vs Bayern Munich 2017, destroying giants. Bayern Munich are European royalty. Facing them in the Champions League is never easy, especially in the knockout rounds. Yet Ronaldo made them look vulnerable. Across 2 legs in 2017, Ronaldo scored 5 goals against Bayern Munich, including a decisive hat-trick. Every finish was ruthless. Every movement was calculated. This wasn't dominance. This was ownership. Ronaldo didn't just perform, he controlled the narrative of the tie. Real Madrid vs Juventus 2017 final ending the debate. Champions League finals don't forgive mistakes. Against Juventus in 2017, Ronaldo delivered one of the greatest final performances ever. 2 goals, 1 iconic volley, complete control. Juventus, known for defensive discipline, collapsed under his presence. That night, many debates ended. The greatest player of the Champions League era had a name, and it wasn't up for discussion. Juventus vs Atletico Madrid 2019 revenge under pressure. When Ronaldo joined Juventus, critics questioned whether he could still dominate Europe. Atletico Madrid tried to answer that question. After losing the first leg 2-0, Juventus were written off. Then came Ronaldo. Header, penalty. A perfect hat-trick. Against a defensive juggernaut. Under immense pressure. At 34 years old. That night wasn't about tactics. It was about mentality. The psychology of Ronaldo on Champions League nights. What makes Ronaldo different? It's not just talent. It's his psychology. He thrives under pressure. He demands the ball. He visualizes success. He feeds off doubt. Where others fear failure, Ronaldo expects victory. That mindset transforms Champions League nights into his personal stage. Records that back the myth. Cristiano Ronaldo doesn't just feel dominant, the numbers confirm it. All-time Champions League top scorer. Most knockout stage goals. Most goals in finals. Most hat-tricks. These are not accidents. They are the result of obsession. Why his goals felt bigger than the moment. Ronaldo's Champions League goals weren't just important. They were symbolic. Each one felt like a response to critics, a challenge to rivals, a reminder of his standard. He didn't score quietly. He scored loudly, with authority. Chapter 12. The aura, fear before the first whistle. Opponents knew. Before kickoff. Before the anthem. Before the first pass. Cristiano Ronaldo in a Champions League knockout tie meant danger. That fear alone changed matches. Chapter 13. Comparing Ronaldo to other legends. Many great players shined in big matches. Few did it this often, this consistently, and this decisively. Ronaldo didn't rely on one magical season. He dominated across more than a decade. Conclusion. The man who owned the night. Champions League nights are unforgiving. They expose weakness. They magnify mistakes. They test character. Cristiano Ronaldo didn't survive them. He owned them. Every iconic goal added another layer to his legend. Every big match strengthened his claim. Years from now, when the anthem plays and highlights roll, one image will always return. Cristiano Ronaldo, arms spread wide, under the floodlights, the king of Champions League nights. Glowing star soccer ball. Because some players play football. Cristiano Ronaldo makes history when it matters.